No, por favor, no. Fortnite. Ay, Dios. Ya sabía que iban a sacar Fortnite. Es que Fortnite es un monopolio. Era obvio que iban a hacer lo posible para seguir sacando dinero. Y con el Switch todavía más. Nintendo era para gente intelectual. Ahora está pasando a ratos con Fortnite. No. Jesus. ¿Qué es esto?
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite.
No, no hables de Fortnite,
And
por
on
favor,
Nintendo
tú no.
Switch,
Tú no.
You can have the complete battle royale experience, whether playing together online with friends in the same room or around the world. Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today. Nintendo Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking games from our independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo Switch has been inspiring. And to all of you, as well as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you. Let's pull back the curtain on a few more, including two we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers, pots, and cutting boards in Overcooked 2, a sequel that's brimming with more recipes, characters,
es que Nintendo hace juegos que se ven bien, ¿no? Pero Nintendo hasta ahorita lo ha hecho bien con el juego de Pokémon, Let's Go. Que tienes que comprar una Pokébola por separado. Que sí, los accesorios de Nintendo son excesivamente caros, ¿no? Pero para los que tienen dinero, está perfecto. Y sí, los juegos de Nintendo son divertidos y todos se ven bien. Pero lo único que le pido yo a Nintendo es que regule los precios para Latinoamérica, porque están muy elevados para nosotros. Y en segunda, lo otro que le pido a Nintendo es que aumente un poquito el rendimiento de su hardware. Que por favor saque una segunda versión de la Switch, una Nintendo Switch Pro o algo así, que se va a escuchar bien asqueroso para Nintendo hacer eso. Pero sí le hace falta mejorar un poco la pantalla, el audio y un poquito más de rendimiento en el hardware, por favor. Y ya con eso estaría perfecto en la Nintendo Switch. Que la pantalla sea 720 para que mejore un poquito los visuales y que la pantalla sea una IPS o VA, algo por el estilo en el panel, porque tiene, si no me equivoco, usa algo así, algo muy genérico la pantalla de la Nintendo Switch y no se ve muy bien. Yo ya la he visto y además el audio también se me hace muy bajo. Lo podrían mejorar por unos pocos dólares más, y también que reúnen los precios para los latinoamericanos, así como Steam lo hace con sus juegos. Si intenten ustedes comprarle un juego a alguien extranjero o algo así, no les va a dejar, porque los precios normalmente en otros países son más elevados en países primermundistas a comparación de México. Hasta ahorita también tenemos Mario Tennis,
where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of these games and more. And I personally cannot wait to watch as intrepid challengers test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can download a brand new demo for the game from the Nintendo eShop on June 14th. Now, let's take another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
Starlink es el que presentaron en la E3 de ayer, donde a Miyamoto le dieron una pequeña figurita, Arena of Valor, Minecraft y era dorado, y que tenga incluido por favor el DLC de Mario. Más indie, Mario Plus Rabbids, Pixar, Ark, Just Dance. Esto va a estar bueno con el control. Dragon Ball Z Fighters. A ver si el rendimiento lo corre bien. Yo creo que sí, porque el cartoon es Splatoon 2. Otro juego de Toad. Ah, Crash. ¿Qué pasó, Sony? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué te pasó aquí o qué? Qué repentino fue ese. Sí, está 19. Paladins y Overwatch. Steam 2. Están haciendo lo posible para portear todo.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile. At Nintendo, we approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world, and we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today, we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen. Many fighters have appeared in this series. I'm sure you are all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game. The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series. Please take a look. Yahoo!
Van a terminar metiendo el Joy-Con como si fuera un personaje.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle. Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past. We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide. Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side. 8-player battles are also making a return. See what happens when you pit many different fighters against one another. Now let's take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance. Mario's still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest adventure. He can also wear his wedding and builder outfits. Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated, and his final smash unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar Tunic of the Wild. Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back. Work together with Nana. Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you can use both versions for the first time. The two different versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We now have the female version of Pikachu, complete with a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl? Fox's design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his final smash has received an overhaul. This time, final smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting. Falco's final smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired. In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in mid-air. You can cancel with jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack. Marth's Dancing Blade is faster, and it's easier to unleash one after another. This holds true for Roy and Lucina too. In addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open!
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true. Of course, Shadow Moses Island is back too. King DDD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer. Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damaged itself too, so be careful. In The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda is more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Zelda is much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow, or he's lightning fast. Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you think? Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main. Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time. Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights. And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making a return. Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume. Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage percentage at all times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes. For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed. Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers. Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's Island game. All of Mr. Game & Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever. Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback that makes 3 Links for the first time. Lon Lon Milk, anyone? After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade. Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability. He has a copy ability for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop. Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt. Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash. Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon. Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play. Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot. In the last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser. When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet. But don't worry, it'll get fixed up right away. Bayonetta's costumes from her first 2 games are both available. Listen closely and you'll hear differences in the sound effects. It seems we have a guest. Rodan appears as an assist trophy. Warrior's final smash, Warrior Man, has changed quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done. Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire punches like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations. Little Mac's final smash is now a rush of blows from Giga Mac. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get right to the punch. Ness's new final smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy. Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney. At first glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers. We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass. Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around. And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector. Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering. Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers? Each of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently and have decided to call them Echo Fighters. Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter. Daisy joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing as your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter. Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks. Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding. Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits. And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright. By the way, we added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen. While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting damage, and now you get points for it too. However, some assist trophies will remain unbeatable. Maybe an unexpected guest will photobomb your battle. Yep, it's him. There's a wide variety, more than 50 of them appear in the game. Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon and items. We can't wait to show you. There are a variety of stages available in this game as well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well. Let's get a look at some stages from various games. All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite series. Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility. It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack and your duration of intangibility gets shorter. You can execute short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully. For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players. This should help ensure that the action is well-paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better do something, or no victory pose for you. We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well. In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred. We hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please take a look.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live from the Los Angeles Convention Center and E3. 皆さんおはようございます。ロサンゼルスの E3 会場の Nintendo Treehouse Live の配信へようこそ。I'd like to say thank you to everyone around the world for tuning in to our Nintendo Direct, as well as our fans in Japan. 全世界の皆さんが Nintendo Direct を見ていただいて、そして特に日本のお客さんも見ていただいてどうもありがとうございます。I am Bill Trinan. I am here with Nate Bildorf and Eric Smith from the Treehouse. 僕はツリーハウスのビル・トリネンと、ネイト・ビルドフさんとエリック・スミスさんなんですけれども、we have a very special guest for you this morning. We just saw a new character announced. Nate, why don't you tell us who we have and what we're going to see? 新しいキャラクターが発表されましたけれども、今日は特別にスペシャルゲストが登壇していただいて、ネイトさん紹介をお願いいたします。
Yeah, I know that was probably a lot of Smash to digest for those of you viewing at home. Mr. Sakurai on video explained quite a bit to us, but we are very fortunate to have a live Mr. Sakurai here with us with his translator, Raymond Elgin.
で今朝は桜井さんがスマブラの細々な話をいろいろしましたけれども、今朝は運が良くて本人が登壇していただいて、通訳のレイモンさんも一緒に来てます。
もう胸がいっぱいです。
My heart's just full.
今までとっても苦労していて、それでやっと発表ができたということに対して、もうすごく何も言えないような気分です。
I'm really speechless at the fact that we've been working so hard and we're finally able to announce this game.
だからもうこれから帰ろうかなって。
So I think I'm just going to go home now.
No, not yet.
まだまだダメですよ。
Well, I want to jump into some more specific details, but before we start, does Mr. Sakurai have anything he wants to say just in general about the game's development?
もちろんこれからいろいろ紹介していきたいと思うんですけれども、その実演プレイの前に桜井さんからのメッセージは何かないでしょうか。
今回とにかく今回の売りというのは全員登場を果たしたということです。これからスマッシュブラザーズシリーズというのはもしかしたら続くかもしれませんが、ここまでやるのはもうほとんどないんじゃないかなとは思うんですよね。ぜひ楽しんでいただければと思います。
So the biggest appeal of this game is really that every single fighter is back here, and may continue the Smash series in the future. But I don't know if we'll ever be able to pull this off. So I really hope that you'll enjoy this iteration of the game.
I certainly plan to.
Oh yeah. 僕はエンジョイするつもりです。
私も楽しみです。
Me too.
Well, so Mr. Sakurai really delineated a lot of the specific moves for returning fighters in the video, but we only got a taste of Ridley at the very end. So what I was hoping we could do is maybe play through a little bit with Ridley live on stage here so we can talk a little bit more about his moves and see what he looks like in action.
桜井さんは今までの、ファイターたちの技とかをいろいろ説明していただきましたけれども、リドリーはほんの少しだけ見られましたので、今朝は実演プレイでリドリーの技も紹介していただけないでしょうか。
そうですね。じゃあ直接触ってやりますね。
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and give you guys a tour.
Where would you like to fight?
どこで戦いましょうか。
とりあえず説明だけなんで、その終点で。
So I'm just going to do an explanation, so let's just go to Final Destination.
All right.
And this Final Destination is actually a special version of Final Destination that is going to be slightly different from the version that's in the full game, correct?
そうです。
今の終点が本編とちょっと違って E3 会場専用のバージョンですね。
そうなってます。
That's correct.
And that was a bit of a change right there that we picked the stage before the characters.
で今ご覧の通りちょっと違うところなんですけれども、一番最初に選ぶのがファイターじゃなくてステージですね。
それについては後で説明しましょうか。はい。とりあえずリドリーについて説明します。
And let me get into Ridley now.
リドリーは、ご存知の通り、いや知らない方もおられるかもしれませんが、メトロイドシリーズの、サムスの宿敵ですね。
As you may or may not know, Ridley is from the Metroid series and is the arch nemesis of Samus.
全体的に、他のファイターと比べてとても実は身長が高いんですね。14メートルぐらいあります。
And comparatively, he's actually very, very tall. He's about 4 meters tall.
その体育から、とてもまとめるのが難しかったのですが、特に海外からの要望がすごく高かったために、リドリーを実践させることにしました。
And because of that, it was very hard to actually get him into the game in a working condition, but there was a lot of outcry from fans, especially overseas, so we decided to put him in.
キャラクター性は、スマブラの中では全体的に残虐な方です。
In terms of his characteristic, in terms of Smash Brothers, he's very much on the cruel side.
スマブラ X で、アドベンチャーモードというのがありまして、サムスを壁にこすりつけたりしていましたが、
And in Brawl, he made an appearance as a boss, and he would do moves like grabbing Samus and just dragging her across the wall.
今回は地面にこすりつけたりします。
And now he drags other fighters along the floor.
おっといけない。
Oops.
何やってんでしょうね。
I win!
僕が勝った。
Sorry about that.
投げの途中でジャンプをしたりとか、特殊な挙動を取ることもできます。
You can do jumps while he's grabbing onto opponents and do all other kinds of technical moves.
それとニュートラル必殺技は炎の玉を吐くんですけれども。
And his neutral special is a fireball, as you can see.
こう溜めると複数の玉を吐くことができます。
And charging it up, you can throw multiple fireballs.
実は原作と同じで、溜めてる時の口の中が弱点なんですね。
And just like the original game, his weak point is actually when he's charging up the fireball in his mouth.
頑張って。今26のダメージになってますけど、かなり食らいました。
So just from that one hit, he took about 26% of damage right now, but you take big damage.
あと、さっき間違えて使ってしまった必殺技上、こういう吹き技になってるんですが、
And his up special is what you just saw right here.
方向を4方向に変えることができます。
And you can go in any 4 directions you'd like.
斜め前と斜め下では、少し角度が違うんですね。
And you can actually set it to diagonally down or forward or diagonally down backward, and the angle is a little bit different for each.
それと、下必殺技、こういうのがあるんですけれども、これがちょっと特殊な技でして、
And he also has a down special that you just saw, and this has a very unique attribute.
マリオの体力ゲージに注目してください。
Please take a close look at Mario's damage percentage.
というこの技にはスイートスポットがあって、そこに直撃すると、大ダメージを与えることができます。そうじゃないところではもうすごいカス当たりをするんですね。
So this move actually has a sweet spot, and when you hit it right at the sweet spot, it takes huge, massive damage. But if you don't and just attack him normally, it's very minimal damage.
これはやっぱり4人対戦の時の方が当たりやすいと思います。
And I think, relatively speaking, I think it's easier to hit that sweet spot when you're doing a 4-player match.
ということで、リドリーの説明は以上です。
All right, and I think that wraps up Ridley's moveset.
Well, I'd like to stop just getting beaten up here for a second, so I was kind of hoping that next maybe we could actually play a match and see what it looks like in action. How do you guys feel about that?
まあデコボコにされることはちょっとおやみにしたいと思ってますけれどもせっかくですので、ネイトさんとエリックさんが2人で対戦してもらいましょうか。
はい。
Sounds good. I don't think you're going to stop getting beaten up, but we'll see what happens.
デコボコにならないかどうかわからないんですけれども、
じゃあとりあえずサムスとリドリーですね、少し解説を交えながらお話をしたいと思います。
All right, got Samus and Ridley, and I'll do some commentating while we're battling.
まず先ほど少し触れていた、ステージセレクトの方が先だったという話について。
So first, I'd like to start off with what Nate mentioned earlier about having a stage select before you select the fighters.
ステージには少なくともファイターに対する相性というのがあります。極端な話だとリトルマックだと平地が有利なんですね。
You know, every fighter and every stage has advantage and disadvantage in combination. So if you look at kind of the extreme, Little Mac is very useful on a flat surface.
そこで、ステージを先に選ぶことにしました。特に敗者が選ぶ、負けた側が選ぶようにすると、さらに公平度が増すと思います。
And so to add a little bit of strategy, we decided to be able to select the stage beforehand. And that way, in a series of matches, the loser gets to pick the stage.
わ 今、スコア表示が出たのがお分かりでしょうか。
And I think you might have seen the score display there.
1対1の場合、ああいうスコア表示を行うことにしました。ゼロになったら負けです。
And then for one-on-one battles, we decided to put a score, display the score like that. And obviously, you lose when you reach zero.
Don't do this.
おっと届かない。
Oops, didn't make it.
Good triumphs.
復帰ができなかったですね。
なんかネイトさんって容赦ないですよね。
Nate has no mercy, does he?
Never.
新キャラに対してね。
Especially against a new fighter.
おっと。おー、来た。
There we go.
Oh, come on, man. That should be illegal.
それはもう本当にいいんですかって。
まだ開発中のバージョンですし、ダメージ値とか当たりやすさについてはこれからも調整の余地があるかもしれません。
And of course, this game is still in development, so the damage ratio, where the sweet spot is, things like that may change in the future.
それと、ムービー中でもお話をしていましたワンオンワンダメージというのが適用されているので、普通に4人対戦でやるときよりもダメージ値が高くなっています。
And as I mentioned in the video earlier, there is this one-on-one damage where you take on more damage, and that's been implemented here.
そうこうしている間に今同点になってますね。
And as we speak, we're at a tie right now.
で今のはまた新しいアイテムですね。This is a new item we see on screen here.
その名もブラックボールというんですけれども。
And this new item is called Black Hole.
その中に中心に相手を吸い込むタイプのものです。
Basically, what happens is it attracts all the fighters into the center of that black hole.
あとお話しした通り、アシストフィーディアを撃墜することができますが、これはタイム制とかじゃないと得点が関係ないので、今回はそんなにメリットはないかも。起きましたね。
And I was talking about assist trophies, and it's usually only gets points in time matches, but as we're speaking, we got a finals match.
And you can see Samus's ship crashing in the background.
そうです。
後ろにサムスの宇宙船が撃墜しているっていうのが見えますよね。
落ち方もいろいろ監修しましたよ。
Enjoy that. Yep. Enjoy that.
Did a lot of review for that animation.
And it looks like we've added some new to the game as well.
All right.
で新しいポケモンも今出ましたよね。
あれは前作から出ています。ダークライですね。
Yeah, that's Darkrai from the previous title.
ギャラガはまだダメージが低いので簡単に助かります。
So yeah, the damage ratio was low, and that's why we were able to get out of Boss Galaga.
お、新しいボンバーです。
And this is a new item.
Let's just stick this up in the air real quick. Oh, come over here. Come over here. That was bad.
今ワークスターにも新しい仕様がつきまして、上を押してると時間を調整できるようになりました。早く落ちたり遅く落ちたりすることができます。
And we actually added a new spec to the warp star. So holding up, you can actually delay when the warp star falls.
Sorry.
And you can adjust when either make it quickly or slower.
I'm burning now.
今サムスがカレーを得ましたけれども、前から疑問だったんですけど、海外の人ってカレーを分かるんですか？
I was always curious, Samus ate the curry, but I was wondering, do overseas people get that, it's burning and spicy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Americans love curry. アメリカ人が辛口のカレーが大好きです。
知りませんでした。
Oh, I didn't know that. Good to know.
I'd just like to point out that I won while we were talking.
今喋ってる間にネイトさんが優勝しましたねって。
そうですね。おめでとうございます。
Seriously, Samus, what did Ridley ever do to you? Like, why you gotta be like?
もうサムスなんでそういうことをするんですか？リトリーがそれだけ悪いことしたんですか？
Well, besides kill your parents, of course. So, Mr. Sakurai, would you like to play one?
じゃあ4人で戦いましょうか。
やりますか。
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do a 4-player match. What do you guys say?
Sounds good. じゃあ4人対戦しましょう。
はい。どちらで？
じゃあ桜井さんは
こっちじゃなくてこれだ。
I think over on this one.
あ。
Center one.
あれこっち。
こっちですね。So we're on.
コントローラーをください。
はい、どうぞ。
はい、どうも。
All right. Now we got controllers.
No.
We're gonna grab.
We'll figure it out.
お、2P。
It looks like I'm second
Linkでいこうかな。
Maybe I'll go with Link.
I'm going to go with Ganondorf.
And perhaps I will stick with Mario since we just saw Nate get beat up as Mario. で、まあネイトがマリオとしてボロボロになってしまったので、僕はちょっとマリオを。
そうなんですか。なんかマリオが好きだっつってましたよね。
そうですね。
He did say you like Mario.
So we are on.
He did say you like Mario.
So we are on Great Plateau Tower here from Breath of the Wild.
で今のブレスオブザワイルドの始まりの塔ですね。
はい。リンクは体力が、蓄積ダメージがないときには剣ビームがソードビームが出るんですね。ドッグは犬種が変わってます。
And I don't know if you noticed, but Nintendogs, the type of dog has changed.
実はスマブラ X の時から出てるんですけど、毎回犬種を変えています。
And I don't know if you noticed, but the Nintendogs have been coming out since Brawl, but every time it's been a different type of dog.
前は日本語で言うとフレンチブルだったんですけれども、今回は日本語で言うトイプードルになってます。
So it used to be a French bulldog in the last iteration, but this time it's a toy poodle.
いくよ。
Here we go.
Oh, not me, not me. That's you. Come on. I guess I am.
カレーだ。
Oh, curry.
ちょっとね、さっきから狙われてません
？Are you guys picking on me?
I'm picking on no one. I'm just dying.
Maybe.
Oops.
でも若い。
We're good.
受け身も取ったし。あちっちゃい。
Something I don't know if people are noticing. Oh, come on, Bill. I'm trying to talk here. Ganondorf now has sword attacks for all of his smash moves. And they hit really hard.
ビデオでも見られましたけれども、ガナンドルフが、今回は
そうです、時のオカリナになってます。
そうですね、ソードの攻撃もできるようになりました。
That's right, and he also, as I mentioned earlier, looks like look from Ocarina of Time, and that was unfortunate.
やっちゃった。お、来てるグマ。エロ一撃は強いですよ、かなり。
His attack is very strong.
今ガロンドルフが光ったような気がしますが、のせいかな。
Did Ganondorf just have a little sparkle? Is that my imagination?
I think it must have been because I've been getting destroyed.
いや、結構負けてると思いますので、違うと思います。
届かなかった。あれ、意外と試合時間が長いんだな。そっか。
We got a good match going here.
Oh, why did I drive right into that?
おっと。危ない。やっちゃった。ラスにつけました。
今のが良くなかったですね。
しかしこれ賑やかなゲームですね。
What a rowdy game this is.
You died, it doesn't count.
もうやってしまいましたけれども、同時に落とされてしまったので。
マオガロン。2人今。でも1点もらいました。
I did get 1 point though.
あれいけない見失っちゃった今
I lost track of my character.
Oh, man, how did that miss?
これはガノンドルフじゃないです
Oh,
か
why would I do that?
I wonder if it's going to be Ganondorf.
そういうゲームだからしょうがないですよね
No, you don't, Bill. Don't do it. Don't die down
どう
there.
かな
Self-destruct's not going to help things.
もうあんまり
おやおや
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
that's a ringer. That is a ringer.
それはちょっとアンフェアじゃないですか
アンフェアですねずるいですよね
ずるいですね
I guess it is
本当すい
unfair.
ません
Sorry about that.
悪いことした
Did I do something bad?
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I almost want to play again.
Yes.
楽しかったですね。
うん面白いですね
もう一回やって
I
みた
need
い
a,
です
I need a
ね。
little break
やります
first.
か
ああ、ちょっと手が汗だらけってネイトさんが言ってました。
I need to cool down.
なんか放送であることを忘れて遊んじゃいますね
You know, it's this type of game where you kind of forget that you're on live, so you just want to play and have fun.
Yeah. So we've obviously talked about Ridley. We also in the direct we talked about how this game is going to use all of the previous amiibo. まあ今朝はリドリーの紹介もできましたし、ダイレクトの中には、今回のスマブラは過去のアミーボは全部使えるようになるっていう話はありましたよね。
そうですね
So that does leave us with the question of what would happen in the case of if you wanted a Ridley amiibo. ってことはリドリーのアミーボは結局どうなるかっていうのが思いますよね。
まあ思うでしょうね
Yeah, I would think so.
I think maybe we should take this opportunity to show an incredibly detailed Ridley amiibo that will be launching alongside the game. せっかくですので、本当にね、ディテールがすごい、リドリーのアミーボ、ソフトと同発なんですけれども、そして、スマブラシリーズの、新しいインクリングのアミーボもあります。And we also have a new Inkling amiibo for the Smash Brothers series.
私リドリーの立体物って初めて見ましたね
I think this is the first time I've seen like a 3D realization of Ridley.
もちろん作ってる最中からこれは見てるんですけれども
I mean, obviously I've seen it during production and development, but
あとちょっとだけくだらない話をしていいですか
and can I share something a little, maybe a little nerdy?
Yes, please.
実
Of
は
course. That's why we're
イ
here.
ンクリングのアミーボって初めてではないじゃないですかそこで前のインクリングのアミーボとどこが違う
The location of that triangle ticker is different.
それは、スプラッシュボムを1回投げた時に減るインクの量を表していますこれは、スマブラでは必殺技になっているので結構たくさんスプラッシュボムを打てるんですねだから仕様が変わってそうなっています
And that denotes how much ink you use up when you use the splat bomb. But the amount of ink you use in Splatoon and Smash is different. In Smash, it's a special move. So you can use a lot more splat bombs. So the spec is a little different.
Details, man.
Details.
Details.
And although we don't have a figure to show today, we did also introduce Daisy as an Echo Fighter in the game, and we can confirm that there will also be a Daisy amiibo in the Smash Brothers series releasing as well. でまあ、今日は実物は見せられないんですけれどもビデオの中には、デイジーがピーチ姫のダッシュファイターとして紹介されたんですけれどもスマブラシリーズのアミーボのデイジーも一応用意します
はいそうですね
じゃあせっかくですのでまた遊んでみましょうか
もう一戦
もう一戦
One more battle?
じゃあやりましょう
Should we have
Yeah,
one more battle?
quick rematch. Let's do it. I think we're over there.
おこれ届かない
ありがとう
Thank you. Thank you.
Nope, that one's a little bit shorter.
Thank you, Bill.
There we go.
じゃあインクリングの話も出たし インクリング用のステージで行きますか？
Well, we did talk about Inkling, so shall we go to the Inkling stage?
そうですね。Let's do that.
Why not?
誰かインクリング混ぜた方がいいでしょうね。
Maybe someone can be the Inkling, maybe?
Oh.
I'm going Pokemon.
I'll go Inkling.
Okay.
じゃあクッパで行ってみようかな。
Maybe I go
あ、そうだ。
Bowser.
アイクなんですけど、
Oh, wait.
大人と子供じゃないや。
Ike
総園と
has,
暁版がいます。
two different versions, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
せっかくだからアイクで行ってみよう。
And I
Maybe I'll just go
will,
with Ike then.
I will go with Zelda.
I love the Zelda redesign. I think her artwork is excellent.
ああ、そうですね。ゼルダのキャラモデルも変わりましたね。デザインが素晴らしいです。
良くなったでしょう。
Yeah, it looks good, right?
今まではゼルダシリーズって同じシリーズからの選抜だったんですね。今回はバラに変えられるようになったので、それぞれ好きなところを選んでみました。
So in the past, we've made it so all the Zelda-related characters are all from the same series, but this time we've spread it out. So I picked what I really liked.
ここは坂があるのでアイテムをうまく活用できないんですね。
So this stage has a lot of hills, so it's actually kind of difficult to use items properly.
ところでそのスマッシュボールは危ないですよ。
I was gonna say that Smash Ball is.
Could you speed up on the translation, Raymond, when he has like salient info like that?
通訳をもうちょっと早くお願いします。
そうですね。
I'll work on it.
スマッシュボールと偽物がスマッシュボームっていうんですけれども、これは、十字の形などで確認をすることができます。
So there's an actual Smash Ball, and then there's a fake Smash Ball in there, and you can discern which one is fake by the markation on the ball.
あれは本物です。
That is a real one.
Yes.
来たよ。
Here we go.
いいです。いい位置。
That's
Nice
not gonna be good.
positioning.
That's not going to be good.
Felt pretty good to me.
まあやられて本望かなと。
That did not feel good.
That was a worthy
ルナーラで
test.
す。
And that was Lunala just now.
おっと。なおインクリングにペイントされたキャラクターは蓄積ダメージのたまる量が、つまりダメージ量が大きくなるので要注意ですね。
And as I mentioned, when characters are painted by the Inkling's ink, they actually end up taking more damage, so you gotta beware.
Oh.
Stop doing that.
You went right through it.
I don't care. Paint me all you want.
おっといけない。
Oops.
ああやっちゃった。
Didn't make it.
Oh, I wanted that. Come on. Oh, I just gotta live.
サドンかな。
Sudden
Oh,
death.
snap. Three-way sudden death.
Oh,
Yes, I did not have a good match. 僕は全然ダ
サドンですか。
メでした。
こうやって画面が迫るようになってるんです。
And sudden death.
not again.
Come on. Screen keeps zooming in.
Mr. Sakurai.
And there we go.
Wow, is that 2 wins?
2連勝いただき
Yeah,
まし
it's 2 wins for Mr. Sakurai.
He's got skills. He's played before.
2勝ですね。
た。
腕前があります。
接待プレーありがとうございます。
Thank you for a wonderful game.
So humble.
Well, I think, before we go, if there's anything, last thoughts that Mr. Sakurai wants to leave the fans with, I really appreciate you spending time with us today. So any final thoughts for everybody watching?
じゃあ終わる前に桜井さんからの最後の一言は何かありますでしょうか。
そうですね。今キャラクターが出ていたと思うんですけれども、これは E3 バージョンを使っています。その E3 バージョンで、日本を含めいろいろなところでこれから使用できることになると思います。まだ開発中ですしバランス調整中ですが、ある程度のキャラクターは触れると思いますので、機会がありましたらぜひ触っていただければと思います。そして発売日をお待ちいただければと思います。
So the characters you just saw, it's part of the E3 version, and I think this version will may become playable and in certain time. And I hope that, and obviously we're in the middle of development, and balancing is still being made. So it may be some changes, but I hope that if you have the opportunity to please check it out. We can't include all the characters, but I think you'll get a good feel for it. And I really hope you look forward to the release of the game.
It's great. Well, it's been really fun losing to you over and over again. But thank you so much for spending time with us today. It's been really fun.
もうずっと負けっぱなしでしたけれども、本当に楽しかった時間どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. And thank you for tuning into Treehouse Live. We have more coming up. There will be brothers with lots of detail on additional characters over the course of E3. But coming up next, after a short break, we're going to have the world's first hands-on play with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, along with a very special guest. で、ツリーハウスライブはこの後続きますけれども、そしてスマブラの紹介もどんどんここ3日間紹介していきますけれども、次はポケモンレッツゴーピカチュウ、ポケモンレッツゴーイービーの世界初実演プレイを紹介したいと思っています。多少ブレーキがありますけれども、その後特別なゲストまた登壇しますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。